Hello guys, it's Jake Weezer Godzilla here once again, and today I'm going to be doing another album review, and it's actually going to be on Weezer's The Blue Album. Now, let's start out with the songs. My Name Is Jonas. It starts out with one of the most famous guitar intros of all time, or at least for Weezer, I would say. The song, I don't know how to describe it, but I do know that Jonas is one of the main characters in Songs from the Black Hole, and he was inspired by this song. And now, No One Else is about a girl who doesn't pay any attention to her boyfriend, and her boyfriend wants her gone, which would lead into The World Has Turned and Left Me Here, where the boy realizes he's done he's made a big mistake, basically, and he wants her back, and he's gone back to the way things were before she was there with him. And those two songs are connected. Whoops, I dropped that. No cracks. So those two songs are connected, and yeah, let's move on to the next song. Buddy Holly, the most famous Weezer song of all time, undoubtedly. It's what made them big in the 1990s, simply because of the video. The video took place on the set of Happy Days, and this was back in 1994, so nobody really expected that they could do that. And basically, it's a great song. It's a must listen if you haven't heard it. And Undone, the sweater song, it's also one of the more famous songs of all time. And in the background you hear a lot of speaking. And I think Jason Cropper is actually in this one. I think he's not doing guitar, but he's one of the voices in the background. And basically they're talking about going to a party, not having any rides, and the guy who you hear from his point of view, he doesn't want to go, but he's gonna have to. Surf Wax America is about, it's more of a surfer's perspective, where all he wants to do is surf, and he gets caught by the undertow, and well, he's never coming back. That's what you hear in the lyrics. And now, the song I want to address the least, Say It Ain't So. Now, I like this song for what it's worth, but I mean, it shouldn't be as big as people say it is. A lot of people, when I wear my Weezer gear out in public, people are like, "Oh, Weezer, say it ain't so." And I hate hearing that everywhere I go. I'd honestly like to hear Buddy Holly, Island in the Sun, which I do hear Island in the Sun sometimes, and even Beverly Hills. But Say It Ain't So isn't the #1 single off the Blue Album, and it was never really intended to be big. So, I don't know, everywhere you go, and you just hear, "Oh, say it ain't so," it kinda gets annoying after a while. In the Garage was a very early song. I think it was recorded before Weezer even got together, to be honest. Well, not recorded, but Rivers Cuomo wrote it. And it's about how he's in the garage, making all of his stupid songs with the stupid words. And it's overall a great song. Holiday, I don't really listen to this song as much as I used to, so I'll just try my best. It's about more happy times, going out, enjoying yourself, and all that. And now, well, that's all I have to say about Holiday, to be honest with you. And now we have Only in Dreams, the only Weezer song to date. It starts out with a bass intro, and also it is the longest Weezer song. It's 8 minutes. It's not that long compared to a lot of songs out there. And yeah, it's a really slow song. There's more instrumental parts in this than vocals. And I don't know if I like this or Buddy Holly better, but Only in Dreams is another must-listen off of the Blue Album. And now, that is not it, because here I have the deluxe edition. Yes, I'm gonna need to look over this one. It has Michael and Carly, which Michael and Carly are Rivers Cuomo's best friends. In fact, they are the biggest Weezer fans of all time. And they died in a bus accident, and they also had a sister, but yeah, Rivers Cuomo wrote this song for them, and what's weird is they died in 1997, but I think this song was recorded before that. I'm not really sure. Now, Suzanne, it appeared on the Mallrats DVD. Interesting song. It's much faster. A lot of guitar. Very, I don't know, should have been a Blue Album song as opposed to a B-side. My Avalon is an early song. It's one of the many demos that Weezer had, and it's very short. I think it's like 45 seconds, something around there. But yes, it is extremely short, and that's all I have to say there. Jamie, personally my favorite B-side, it was supposed to be one of the singles off the Blue Album, and its B-side was supposed to be Mrs. Young, which would later turn out to be Please Let That Be You by the Rentals. And well, it was scrapped and became a B-side after Matt Sharp took Mrs. Young. And now we have live tracks like My Name Is Jonas, Surf Wax America, Jamie, No One Else, and Undone, or sorry, not Undone. And well, those are the live tracks, and they're all acoustic. That needs to be noted. And Undone, Paperface, Only in Dreams, and yeah, that's it. They all appeared on the Kitchen Tape, which was Weezer's big demo before the Blue Album came out. And Jason Cropper was involved in this, and that's how he became known as a member of Weezer. And this Kitchen Tape was the second demo out of 3. And yeah. And now, Lullaby for Wayne, I Swear It's True, and Say It Ain't So, or Lullaby for Wayne and I Swear It's True are both pre-recordings for the Blue Album, which basically means they were recorded in the Blue Sessions. And, well, I Swear It's True was also, the finished version was recorded and put on Pinkerton Deluxe, which, it's better than the one on the Blue Album, but Blue Album one's still good. And Say It Ain't So original album mix, it's really not that different from the original. I mean, I think there might be a little less bass and a little more guitar, which personally I would like that better. But that's just me. And yeah, so that's basically it. And another thing that should be noted is this obviously was Weezer's first album, and it was the first out of 2 of the Sharp albums to come out. The other one would be known as Pinkerton. So that is the Blue Album. And just to let you know, on the Blue Album Deluxe, Disc 1 is just the original album, and Disc 2 is a little bit bigger than Disc 1. It has 14 tracks as opposed to 10. And, well, yeah. So, I guess this is it for the Blue Album review. Be here next time when I review either another album, a game, or anything else. Goodbye for now.